Oh, dear, what are you doing here?
Well, Heidi thought my casual wear was funky and distinctively wearable. Michael Kors and Nina Garcia thought it was poorly crafted, and thus I was voted off of Project Runway.
What?
What the fuck? I live here. That's what I'm doing here. I figured I would organize stuff for the neighborhood yard sale this weekend. Do you have anything you want to sell? What about that plastic cup that's been on the counter a year?
Tally White drank from that cup at the 18th to last Locksmith show. It's a collectible.
Maybe you could raffle it off at the next Pop Fest and use the proceeds to cure cancer. Or for beer money. I had no idea Indiepop kids could drink so much.
Oh, come on. We only drink good stuff.
Just because it's imported real ale from Mother England doesn't make you any less of an alcoholic. It just takes more money, less time, and a hefty dry cleaning bill. Have you ever tried to get vomit out of vintage wool?
Of course. I'm into indie pop, remember. Any other questions?
Well, do you think we could sell some records at this yard sale? I mean, we have all these singles, but we also have singles compilations on CD, and most of the LPs we also have on CD, and in our iTunes.
I'm not following you.
I'm just saying, do we need every indie pop album in every conceivable format?
Yes. Yes, we do. I mean, the original vinyl is an essential representation of how the artist first conceived the work. The CD offers remastered sound and retrospective liner notes. The iTunes version is for convenience.
And the cassette?
Well, who doesn't love cassettes?
Me. I don't love cassettes. They have hard pokey corners, and I'm constantly accidentally sitting on them. Maybe we could sell them for 25 cents each.
Maybe we could sell your grandfather's stamp collection while we're at it.
He got those stamps while he was stationed overseas in World War II. You got most of your cassettes from that guy with the big glasses that you were just friends with. See the difference?
We were just friends. He was an aspiring music writer, and he'd give me his doubles.
Yeah. Aspiring music writer and accomplished Borders cashier. Very accomplished.
I don't judge people based on their career choices.
I don't think that was a choice. But you do judge people on their tastes in music. God forbid someone doesn't know who the Pooh Sticks are.
The Pooh Sticks are important.
Yes. To several people. But I worry about you. You live in a plastic bubble. You are continuing to separate yourself from those around you, and from society at large.
Well, that's what people who think differently do. That's the price of being unique.
But you're not unique. You and your friends all dress alike, convene at the same places, listen to the same records, and like the same things.
That's not true. I actually quite like Dear Catastrophe Waitress. Do you know how much shit I get for that?
Wow. You're like Gandhi.
And remember all the grief I got when I posted that the listserv was getting too far off topic when all those posts about Serge Gainsbourg started popping up?
I had no idea you have suffered so much. I'm sorry. Let me treat you to a meat lover's pizza and some lukewarm American beer. We can consume it while listening to the second Foreigner record, which is way better than the first one.
I would love to, but I have plans tonight.
What's going on?
I started a club night called Sarah Says. Tonight's the first night.
What's a club night?
They have them all the time in England.
Of course they do.
Basically we take over a bar and DJ indie pop. It's an exercise in community building.
I love how you consider alienating the poor regulars of that bar to be community building. The 4 indie pop kids in our town must be thrilled.
They are.
The bar must be thrilled too, because between the 5 of you, you will consume more booze than the Replacements did on their first tour.
Those lightweights?
Ha ha ha, you've still got it, honey.
Thank you, dear. Who knows? I may rattle home in the mood for some lovin'.
I'll keep an eye out for those big panties with party balloons on them, and an ear out for the second Kissing Book album. That's how I know it's on.
You got it right. What are you doing tonight?
Well, I've gone through the entire Ramones catalog and a case of Bud Ice. So tonight I'm going to move on to Judas Priest and malt liquor. Hey, Judas Priest are kind of indie pop.
Huh?
I mean, they're gay and British. That's halfway there, right?
You are so offensive.
Gets you hot, doesn't it? Maybe I'll talk dirty in Australian.
Oh dear. Just don't tell the listserv.
My lips are sealed.